Welcome to Yin and Restore. My name is Viktoria, and this practice is aimed to help you ground. So if you've been feeling a bit scattered, busy, or stuck in your mind, I hope this can help you come back to your body and to be in the present moment. We'll start lying down on the belly. So you can come on down and bring your hands one over the other to support your forehead. And give yourself a wiggle here, hips and legs, finding the position of the feet that feels fully relaxed for you. Of course, you can place a cushion under your chest or in front of your body to feel more supported. But just for a moment here, let everything relax. Soften the small muscles around the face, the space around the eyes, tongue inside the mouth, the jaw, and relax the throat from inside out. And trust that this moment is valuable as you allow your mind to direct itself to the breath. Just noticing the natural rhythm of your breath. And see if it's possible to guide the inhale all the way down to the low belly, to the space below the belly button. Let the in-breath pour into the low belly and feel that support of the ground, almost as if you could breathe into the earth. And when you exhale, let everything relax. And take a few more breaths like that into the low belly. Pour it in and fill it up, almost like you're filling a balloon, the low belly. And then a long, slow emptying all the way out. And take one or two more breaths here. And then slowly, as you lift your head, bring the hands to support the body as you shift into a child's pose. And you can choose the variation here of your child pose. But if you bring the knees a little bit wider apart, there will be more space for your belly to soften and relax down. And relax the hands as if you're letting something go physically. And you can either stay here and just let the body relax into the ground, or practice a couple of breaths with Bhramari pranayam, which is a humming out breath. And for Bhramari, you don't have to do anything other than breathe in through the nose, and the exhale is with a humming sound, almost as if you are imitating a bumblebee, but doing that with a relaxed throat and a relaxed belly. So if you want to try a Bhramari breath, we'll breathe in deeply through the nose and exhale with that low humming sound all the way out through the exhale. This breath techniques helps the nervous system to shift from the sympathetic, the activated mode, to the parasympathetic, where we can rest and digest. You're welcome to practice another 2 breaths with Bhramari exhale if you wish. And then slowly pressing the palms down so you can lift your body up into a tabletop and make your way into a seated position. We'll place the feet together, so preparing for a seated butterfly shape, but take your time to get there. There's no rush. You might sit up on a blanket or a cushion. And as you find this triangular shape with your feet and legs, place your hands together and give them a rub. So we're warming the hands. And then place your hands to your feet and give them a little squeeze. So when the mind travels down, your awareness comes down to your feet, we have this opportunity to feel more grounded. Yeah. And you can squeeze at the ankles, up along the legs. And then eventually coming into stillness, option to bring support under your knees. And we're gonna take a moment here to simply just land. So notice where your sit bones are at. And let your awareness come to your bones, so the skeleton. It's the most dense part of your physicality, the most yin part of you. It holds everything together from the center. So imagine for a moment that you could relax your bones, relaxing the skull, the heaviness of your head, and let it gently pour down, responding to gravity. And then following with that curve of your spine, let the whole upper body melt in and down. It doesn't matter what it looks like, but see if you can find the place where it's not too much, but still interesting for your body. That in-between space where the magic of yin happens. And as you come into the shape and let yourself be in stillness, notice, is there anywhere else you might be able to soften? Resting the bones and receiving that support from the ground. It's always right there beneath you. We'll be here for about 2 more minutes. Know that you can always ease out and come back again if it's too long for you. And if your mind feels busy, just bring your awareness back to the breath. And you can explore lengthening the exhale, Maybe there's a sigh that wants to come out, or another humming exhale. Find what feels good for you. Allowing the shoulders to melt. Last few breaths. And inviting a deeper breath. And slowly, so slowly, start coming back. You might take a moment as you're upright again, and eventually support the knees back together. And we're going to come into a shape that is called the cosmic egg. So as you keep bringing the knees together up towards your body, give yourself a hug in here. And you can stay like so, or bring your forehead down to your knees. Another option is to lean back and lift your heels. You might lift your toes as well and find stability even in this balancing shape. Floating, supported by the air around you. And if your feet are lifted, bring them back to the ground. We'll make our way over again to a tabletop. So our next shape is called Sleeping Swan. And we'll start by bringing the right knee forward, placing the right foot towards the left hand and extending the left leg back. There are many options here. So if this doesn't feel good in your body, you can choose to come down to the ground and find Sleeping Swan here. Find figure 4 as you place the right ankle in front of the left knee and wrap your hands around the thigh or in front of the knee. So you can choose your variation. And if you are in your Sleeping Swan, you can also place support under your back leg, under the buttocks, or in front of the body. And you might bring your elbows down and support your head with your hands. It's going to be different for each and every one of us. So see if you can let go of the idea of finding the right alignment, because there is no alignment in yin. But look inside and see where you can find the shape that feels interesting. And this is a shape that goes right into the hips. And I'm sure you can feel it in other places too. The invitation here is to bring the awareness to the place in your body where you can feel it. And staying with the deep belly breath And see if you can soften around what's here. And is it possible to shift the mindset from doing to simply being? Just being here. It's a subtle shift, but it's very real. And maybe you can feel it too. And you can be still in this shape, or you can allow soft movements. Maybe there's a wiggle side to side, or you might open your mouth, wiggle the jaw, or release tension through a lion's breath exhale when you stick your tongue out and direct the eyes up to your eyebrows. So just one more minute here. Inviting a deeper breath. And slowly support your body all the way back. So if you're in figure 4, you can lie on your back. But otherwise, if you're in sleeping swan, coming back to lying down on your belly and let everything relax. Any which way that feels fully comfortable for you. No effort. Sending the breath to the low belly. And allow the bones to rest. Muscles releasing from the bones. The skin softening. And notice any sensations here. And inviting a deeper breath. And perhaps a wiggle. You might even lift your feet up and let them sway side to side. And we'll meet back in a tabletop if you're going for sleeping swan. And if you're doing figure 4 on your back, just bring the other knee up. And we'll place the left foot now towards the right side. Yeah, extending the back leg. Take your time to come into the shape. And you might have props so you can support under your back leg or under your left thigh. There are so many options here. And you might stay in this variation with your head supported, elbows to mat. And it might look different than the setup for the other side, the previous side. we're not fully symmetric on the inside, and most likely not on the outside as well. So let yourself find the shape that works for you. And once you're there, bring your awareness back to the breath and receiving the support of the ground. Soften the space between the eyebrows. You can send yourself a thank you for taking this time to just listen to your body. I think it's the one tool that brings grounding, because the body is always in this present moment, while the mind most often isn't. So when you bring the awareness back to your body, it's a beautiful gift of grounding. I'll be quiet now so you can notice what's moving through your body, what's moving through your mind. And just notice what's here. And see if you can meet yourself without judgment, without good or bad. This is what's here. And if there's any tension moving through, if you want to use your breath to release, you're very welcome. Maybe a humming breath or a lion's breath, or maybe just a longer exhale or sigh. Last few breaths here. There might be a soft wiggle or gentle movement. As we start to release the shape, finding a very supported, relaxing shape. It could be on your belly or on your back, or maybe in a child pose if you prefer. Just taking a shape that lets you fully release whatever you're holding. Let everything relax. Breathing to the low belly. Softening the low belly. And inviting a deeper breath as we make our way back. And if you're on your back, you might stay there Otherwise, we'll meet on our backs, and you can bring a block with you. Placing the feet about hip-width apart, maybe slightly wider. And take your block on the lowest height. Could also be a cushion or a folded blanket to support under the tailbone, so sacrum area. And take a moment here to find the placing of your legs where there's least effort. Yeah? And we'll open our arms up into cactus arms. Let the chin draw down towards the chest so the neck can elongate, extend. Relax the weight of the skull down to the ground. And if this placement of the arms doesn't serve you, feel free to change. You might place your hands to your belly or just alongside the body. This shape gives a natural relaxation to the solar plexus area and the diaphragm, the breathing muscle. And you might close your eyes and think about relaxing the breath. Let the awareness anchor down there to the low belly. It's an energy center that is called the lower dantian. It's very helpful for grounding. And I want to invite you now to send the breath down, all the way down to the low belly. You might imagine 5 centimeters below the navel. The center of your body. And we're going to exhale with an extended breath. So together, just empty the breath. We'll inhale to the low belly for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale slowly for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a moment to linger in the emptiness. And then inhale again for 4, to the low belly, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And continue with your own count for another 1 or 2 rounds. Inhaling for 4 and out for 6, or extend the count to what works for you. And take all the time you need here. And if you are ready, you can gently bring your arms back alongside the body. And we'll bring the knees up towards the chest, extending the legs up towards the ceiling. Option here, if you have a wall nearby, you can place your legs up against the wall. Otherwise, you can stay with your legs up in the air. This is called a waterfall. And if it's not comfortable with the block under your sacrum, you can just place it to the side. And if your legs are lifted in the air, enjoy 1 or 2 more breaths. For up the wall, you're welcome to stay as long as you wish. It's a really beautiful, soothing shape that helps us wind down. And if your legs are in the air, you can place your feet back to the ground and gently bring the block to the side, coming into Shavasana. And feel free to cover your body with a nice blanket, maybe an eye pillow. For extra grounding, you might place a bolster or a cushion over your hips. And let your body take up space. Arms and legs extending away from the body. Relaxing the shoulders. Softening the jaw, the face. And relaxing the belly, the legs, the arms. And imagine relaxing the skin surrounding the whole body. Muscles releasing the bones. And the bones fully relaxing into the support of the ground. Simply receiving here. Restoring. And letting the ground hold the whole body. And you're welcome to stay here as long as you wish, as long as it serves you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope we meet again soon.